I'm back.
What's going on, buddy? It's been a long time, hasn't it?
It's been about a month. Welcome back, everybody, to the Over-Under here on 1252 Sports, the Sports Web, and multiple platforms. I hope you're not having a problem finding it because I can't find my show anywhere for some reason.
I can't either. I'm trying to share it to somebody and can't share it to anybody.
And I can't find it. I just can't find it. But what else is new? I can't find my keys in the morning. I can't find nothing in the morning. But I'm going to have a good time. You gonna have a good time?
I'm going to have a great time. I'm excited.
You know what time it is?
What time is it? To sleep?
No, it's not time to sleep. It's been a long time. Special shout out to Fat Mike himself from 1252 Sports today. He turned 21 years old.
Wow. Congratulations.
I think he can start drinking now.
Well, that's awesome.
But there's one problem. He's been drinking since he was 11.
That's it. He's got a beer named after him, right? The Fat Mike?
Yeah. I wonder if you can get a fat drunk beer.
Can you get a fat drunk?
No, can't do it.
You can't?
Can't do it. No. Fat Mike beer.
Wow. And we got comments already. I wonder who that is.
It's probably the tribal troll himself.
I got your notification.
My buddy. Oh, Roger Shoes playing the funk. Oh, yeah.
We were. Oh, yeah.
4 foot sit. Oh, my God.
Already
Roger Shoe. Oh, by Harry Good Pete some Saganaki. Thanks for tuning in, Mr. Roger. Roger Shoe also says, I got your notification. Do me a favor. Can you share it to my page so I can start sharing it to other pages? Because there's people waiting for it. This 1252 thing has got me all messed up, man. I can't find my own show.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
There you go.
Toy Palomalu, my boy, Troy, what's happening? Sleepovers are back. Are y'all going to make s'mores and read a scary book?
Why not? Scary stories to read in the dark.
You know, Troy, I'm glad you're tuning in tonight because tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a very interesting evening. In about 45 minutes, we're going to unveil a new part of the segment of the show. You know how we have Harry's Hot Takes? We're going to have Harry's Hot Takes with prison breaks.
Wow.
Yep.
How about that?
Yep, not bad. You know what? We're going to go on a 30-second commercial. Actually, it's not even a commercial. We're just going to take ourselves off. We're going to play a little bit of music. We have to go ahead and share the show, but I'm glad everybody's tuning in. I am so happy to be back, man. You have no
I'm
idea.
excited.
I'm excited. You got an angry producer?
I don't.
Me neither. We'll be back, folks. Enjoy the music. You know, that's what happens when you don't have a producer.
That's it. You got to do it yourself.
Thanks for being patient, everybody. I'm Harry the Greek. I'm your host, along with Mr. Peter Blake. We're going to have open phone lines this evening. I'll tell you what, if anybody wants to call in for a question or comment, right at the bottom of the screen, call 727-320-5866. That's 727-320-5866. Welcome back to the Over-Under. I'll tell you what, Pete, so much to talk about in the National Football League. It's almost scary, buddy.
Well, it really is. With all the moves that have happened in this offseason, you absolutely have been crazy. And it starts off, of course, here in the Tampa Bay area where the whole complexion of the league kind of changes with Tom Brady announcing on a Sunday night when they are announcing March Madness, which is going on right now, St. Peter's versus Purdue. Last check.
Go St. Peter's.
Yeah, St. Peter's was up by 2 points. Looked like 37-35, if I'm not correct. But Tom Brady announces he's coming back for his 23rd year with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and away we go. So
yeah, it's going to be
all kinds
exciting.
of trades.
I do like. Let's go back to the NCAA really quick.
Yes,
I love it. I love what St. Peter's is doing, even if they don't win tonight.
I agree.
What a story.
Yep.
It's not as good as what Loyola did in Chicago, but it's still a great story.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Small school, playing defense, shooting when they need to shoot, but also playing defense and also playing that guard game. And not a shocker because the coach right there is a former point guard who did pretty well in a 96 McDonald's game. In fact, he won MVP.
That was the year that Kobe Bryant.
Yes,
it was.
Exactly.
A little birdie told me that earlier.
Yes,
today.
I know. I know who that little birdie was. Who was that? Was that the crazy bird?
The crazy bird.
Yeah.
I get your crazy bird right here.
Was it Woody Woodpecker?
Woody Woodpecker. You know what? I haven't given a game out in quite a while.
You have not. What are you giving out tonight?
You know what? I absolutely love Iowa State, not with the 4 points. Right on the money line, baby. I have them upsetting the Miami Hurricanes. And another thing I like the under. Both teams play really good defense.
Yeah.
And they don't really turn the ball over that much.
No,
and I'll tell you what, I don't know who that player was for Iowa State. You and I were watching the game. It was like the best Steph Curry impersonation. He's standing 10 feet behind the 3-point line.
Yep.
And it was
swish.
It was just like nothing but net. It
amazing.
Was like I think he caught like 7 threes in the game.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. So what was your best move in the NFL other than your Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Okay, Pete?
Let's
talk about something interesting. What do you think?
Well, I mean, look, anytime you got a 44-year-old quarterback come back out of the blue, I think that's probably the best move. But for me, I think it has to go to the AFC West right now. I mean, all the moves they made, the Raiders getting Devontae Adams, weakening in the NFC overall. How good is Aaron Rodgers going to be with the Green Bay Packers? You have Russell Wilson getting traded to the Denver Broncos from the Seattle Seahawks. All the moves the Chargers made with Khalil Mack and J.C. Jackson. And then a couple days ago, just yesterday, Tyreek Hill gets traded from the Kansas City Chiefs
Let's talk about that.
to the Miami Dolphins.
Let's talk about that.
There's correlation here, buddy. We've been talking about this on the sports web. When a quarterback signs a big-time contract, look, you may pay the cost to be the boss, but at the end of the day, you got to pay the piper, and that's exactly what teams are finding out.
Unless you're Aaron Rodgers.
Well, he's paying for it right now. He lost his number one wide receiver, and all we heard.
And hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. And Devontae Adams
Mm-hmm.
had the same offer allegedly from the Green Bay Packers and decided still to go to the Raiders.
What does that tell you?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Packers are done. The end.
Well, there's fans out there trying to convince me, well, they're going to be much better because they're going to be able to draft a wide receiver. They haven't done it in the last 5 years. Just think about it,
And
Packer
they lost
fans.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, I believe.
Yes.
And some other guy.
Local USF guy here, local Tampa kid to the Kansas City Chiefs, along with JJ Juju Smith-Schuster doing his TikToks there, which I don't get. But going back to the Aaron Rodgers thing, Packer fan tried to convince me the other day, well, we're going to be much better because we're going to finally draft a wide receiver. What took you so long? If you would have did that 5 years earlier, you may have a Super Bowl that you're talking about. And then on top of it, it kind of defeats
selfish players, Peter. The bottom line is that selfish players do not succeed in the National Football League.
Right.
They just don't.
But all we've heard from the very get-go was that Aaron Rodgers, the reason why he was so upset with the Packers is because they weren't giving him enough weapons. But what you come to find out is Rodgers knew about it all along, that Adams was going to leave. And my thing is...
See, I didn't know that.
Yes. And here's the other thing. Everybody said, well, they franchise him. First, he didn't want to be franchised. You have to keep me updated on that game there because we're both watching it at the same time.
Purdue was up by 5. Now they're up by 1.
And 3 by Purdue, and it is an air ball, not even close.
Yeah,
but the rebound there, 9:41 left in this game. The thing for me is, why did it take so long to get Adams re-signed? Why couldn't you do that 2 years earlier? The guy was, 100 receptions the last 2 years? You have to wait to the very last year there to franchise him when he's upset. Why not sign him? Because they didn't want to do that. You know why? Because they put all their resources in a franchise quarterback like Aaron Rodgers. He's selfish. You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
No, it is a selfish play, but there are a lot of great moves. Let's talk about Miami.
Yeah.
Man, congratulations to what they've done.
You like what they did?
You know, I kind of do. I mean, I'll tell you what, right now, the Miami Dolphins, by far, have the fastest wide receiver tandem in the entire national, not only just in the National Football League, but of all time.
It's scary. It's absolutely scary because you talk about Jalen Waddle there out of Alabama. You also have Tyreek Hill. The reason why you drafted Waddle in the first place is because you're kind of trying to duplicate what Hill brings on the field. And now you get him for a first-round pick and 5 draft picks overall.
You know what?
Which is crazy.
Honestly, my personal opinion, they gave up too much.
Right.
I think it's going to be a great acquisition for Miami, but the team that I think that really won this deal are the Kansas City Chiefs because of the 5 draft picks. I mean, this is a wide receiver that they gave all this talent up for. This is a person that's going to see the ball how many times a game? 8?
Tie game, by the way, St. Peter's and Purdue, 45 all.
9 times a game.
Well, here's the thing, though. There's not
hold on. He's not Jerry Rice.
I agree with you on that, but he's also a game changer.
Right.
And you're trying to look for that type of talent in this draft. You're not going to find it. You can't find a Tyreek Hill on a tree. They don't grow on trees. So this whole notion of, well, we're going to be a better team. And again, this is what the Packer fan was trying to convince me of. Well, we're going to be a better team. Aaron Rodgers made Devontae Adams. Hello, Kitty.
Oh, that's this is the friendly producer.
The friendly producer. We love the friendly producer.
This is the friendly producer.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a bandit. Oh, you want to say happy birthday to Fat Mike?
Hi, Bandit.
What'd you say? No.
Bandit, are you watching this game?
I can't say that out loud.
No, you can't do that.
There you go, Ingrid producer.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God.
Yes.
Yes. Put it on the board. Yes.
That was a pretty good Hawkins.
Thank you.
He's coming back for more.
I used to watch WGN when I was a kid. Hi.
Please don't do it. Bandit. Not on Mike.
Little Bandit.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's okay, little Bandit.
I didn't mean that disrespectfully. You have a question or a comment, please go ahead and post it. We're going to go ahead and read it live on the air. Heck, it even may give us a different narrative to talk about. You can also call in. We have open phone lines at 727-320-5866. I'm your host, Harry the Greek, along with Mr. Peter Blake. Welcome to the Over Under.
I feel like Dr. Doolittle over here. I'm petting the cat, you know. talking sports, multitasking.
Roger Shue says, "Oh my God, I thought he was much older." I know he's talking about you, Pete. Ben
No,
Cornett.
he's not talking about me. He was talking about your comment with Fat Mike saying he's 21. Roger is gullible. He believed that.
That's okay. He's
Fat
22, Mike.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's 22. Yeah,
He's really 22. No, he's not.
he's 22, drinking for 20 years.
That's it. There
Shit,
we
his
go.
mother and father were putting it in the
That's it.
bottle. Did I say the S word?
You did say the S
It's
word.
PG-13, folks.
We didn't. I didn't share it there. so
Roger
don't worry.
Shue says Troy likes prison breaks.
Oh, he does.
Yes, he does.
Well, there you go, Troy.
Troy,
Great job,
we're
Troy.
gonna have a segment in this also. Don't pick up the soap.
Wow.
Ben Cornett says you said Peter's hotcakes, Harry. Ew.
Yeah, that's Ben. That's where Ben always comes out.
You need to tune
He always
in.
shows his true colors.
T minus 20 minutes, baby. You're gonna find out what it's all about.
I'm looking at this game right now, man.
Troy
49-45.
Troy
Purdue.
Polamalu says, "Sorry, I'm not supporting the Bucks this season. Let's go Browns plus Watson equals Super Bowl champs." Very well could be. I like that move.
For 230 million guaranteed.
Yeah, why? He deserved it.
Well, because
he can, go to
well,
he can get a lot of massages, baby.
well, he can also settle up on those 22 cases for the civil, and on top of it, he's probably going to miss the majority of the season.
He's going
right?
to be hanging out with Robert Kraft down here in Florida.
Oh, geez.
For real.
You had to go there with
no,
that.
Kraft's got all the good places.
Look, I get it. I understand the trade, but it's a risk, and yes, that's okay, Kitty. It's
Will you
okay. You
stop
can
it?
go ahead and reach for the mic. It's all right. We'll
That's
put you
it.
on.
Roger Shue says, "Happy birthday, Fat Mike. Get some Ouzo to drink tonight. Harry will explain it to you." No, Mike would not do well with
What is
Ouzo.
it? What is Ouzo, by the way?
Ouzo?
Yes.
It's a Greek liqueur. It kind of tastes like licorice, and you can actually put it in your gas tank. It'll run.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
some
Then
pretty
I'll
strong
go
stuff.
ahead and pass on that. Oh, we want to play
Bandit,
boxing,
why
little
are
kitty.
you doing this?
Let's play a little boxing, little kitty.
Don't forget to do us a favor. If you're watching the show,
Show this.
share it
Look at
on your
this. Look at
timeline
this.
and put it on someone else's timeline. I already see it. He just wants to eat your fingers.
He wants to eat my finger. I mean, okay, cool.
Roger Shue says, "Can we talk about the USFL?"
I mean, what do you want to talk about,
No.
Roger? I mean, you always want to talk about the USFL. You never bring anything to the table at all. Oh, talk about the US. Okay, what do you want to talk about with the USFL? The rule changes? You want to
Can
talk
you
about
spell
that?
USFL?
Does he even know a team out of the USFL besides the Tampa Bay Bandits?
Who cares?
Well, you kind of do here.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. I care about the USFL.
I do. I care too.
I don't.
I very care. Very
Roger Shue says, "Harry, teach Peter how to say gyro." What is that? Gyro to you? A gyro?
What is it? Is it a hero?
Oh my God. Never mind.
What
He'll
is
love
it? What
He'll
is
eat
it? What is it? It's lamb. I know what it is.
It's
but
lamb
how do you
and
say it?
beef and pork.
How do you say it?
It's gyro.
Okay. I'll just go with whatever.
Do you know why they call it a gyro?
Why?
Because what is gyro? It's a derived word from Greek language. You understand that, right?
Yes.
What is a gyro? It's round.
Around. Okay.
Okay. And a gyro is also round. They put it on a spit and it's on an open fire. And as it's turning, gyro.
A gyro.
gyro.
Gyro. It sounds like a song. A gyro.
It's gyro que malaca.
Ali-
Antonio Acevedo. Hi, Antonio. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Nice to see you. Bengals will be one to get through. You know what, Antonio?
I love
gotta
what
tell
they
you.
did with their offensive line, first and foremost,
Yeah.
because we harped on them about having one of the worst offensive lines in the league. You get two guards, namely Alex Kappa, Ted Karras, and then Leal Collins from the Cowboys. So you improve your offensive line overnight there. You help your quarterback out. They're going to be one of the toughest teams, if not the toughest team in that division.
Yep. And as people can see, we have Bandit and Peter as my co-host this evening.
Yes, hello. We're trying to get ratings here, so we're just bringing.
Honestly, I don't know if the Bengals, like this Bengal over here,
Yes, look at this.
is going to be as good as what they were last year.
You
I
wanna buy
just don't see it. And believe me, I love
Burrow.
absolutely love Joe Burrow.
That's the reason why they're going to probably be good, because he is a game changer at this
Jamar
point.
Chase.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
that defense that I thought that stunk last
T.
year.
Higgins,
oh my God,
and a
that
better
team.
offensive line.
No, the defense is just
Right?
unbelievable the way they were
They
playing.
played well. Yeah. What's up, Keith?
Roger says, "Pete, it's Watson. Be a real journalist."
Okay, let's be a real journalist then. 22 civil allegations. What do you have to say? I'm being a real journalist. No, he's not going to be criminally charged. But are you going to deny that there's 22 allegations out there? All right. That's a real journalist.
By
Sorry.
the way, Purdue's up by 4 right now with 7:34 to go. St. Peter's is at the line. They could cut it down to 2, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I love how they go, well, be a real journalist. Okay, so then tell me that that every one of them is a liar. They're all
not
liars?
all
Come
liars.
on, bro.
Ben Cornett says, best move for me was Chargers getting J.C. Jackson for their secondary. I get that Mac was big, and it was, but getting Jackson was just as important for the Chargers. I got to tell you, Ben, I got to really agree with that, and I'm going to tell you why. I think, Chicago could have had it 2 ways when they got rid of Mac. They had a huge amount of money that they would have owed him. And the only reason why they ended up with the 2nd and the 6th was because they unloaded the entire contract. And you got to remember, Khalil Mack had been injured a lot the past couple of years. I mean, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, I hope he has a great career. I'll tell you what, it's going to look really scary on one end and Bosa on the other. I just hope he can stay healthy. But I was really happy that the Bears got exactly what they got from him because they actually unloaded it. And if I'm not mistaken, if the season was starting next year, right now, they'd be 130 or 140 million under cap.
That's amazing. But to me, you lose a pass rushing specialist like a Mac. I get he's had injuries through
they're going
over the years, but you pair him with the Bosa, and that's exactly how you have to go about it in that AFC West with all the quarterback talent they have.
I really wish I could bring the camera over the top of the counter because Bandit is like just chilling.
We got an update here. 50-49 St. Peter's, little St. Peter's right now.
With 6 dirty dicks to go.
Oh, Jesus. And I said little St. Peter's. Why did I say that?
Little St. Peter with 6 dirty dicks to go.
Hey, they're 15th seed. I mean, it's a Cinderella story. I'm trying to watch this.
Ben Cornett says meow.
Well, there you go.
That
meow.
was educational.
Okay.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
Antonio says Bengals are finally forming an O-line to give Joe B the time to read the defense. You know what? I think he was reading the defense pretty well. He just had to hurry it up a little bit.
Well, 70 sacks total with the regular season and postseason. So that's a lot of hits. And plus,
yes, it is.
He did hurt his knee in that Super Bowl. So,
and and everybody say hello to my wife, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
There's Jamie back there. Brown shot their Watson prematurely.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm not going to even touch that, but go ahead.
No, please don't. Is there an adult in the room?
I don't even know at this point.
Troy Polamalu says the best philo is from Walmart. He doesn't even know what philo is.
You guys.
Roger Shue says hoes want to get paid.
No, okay. Well, that's what I need to do as a journalist. I need to say that, Roger. There you go. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because everybody that was in that case is up for a money grab. Come on,
the
bro.
hoes want to get paid.
Yeah, I always say this, man. It's about the priority at the end of the day.
Yep, I agree.
Where's your priority? You want to be an NFL quarterback or you want to put yourself in stupid situations?
I want to give a shout out to Mr. Little Leo Haggerty from Amped Up Sports. Leo's my buddy. He's about the only one that can actually hang with me when it comes to gambling. What are you laughing at?
You said little Leo.
It's Little Leo.
Little Leo.
He's pretty cool. I like Leo.
You got him.
Leo's awesome.
Nothing about little Leo there. What are you doing?
And he likes to eat.
He does like to
Peter,
eat.
pick him up and put him down.
What? He's hanging out here. He's hanging out.
Bro, please, man.
What?
He's killing my vibe.
Why is he killing the vibe?
Hey, hi, Bandit. Oh, you want to be part of the angry producer?
All right.
There you go. There's the angry producer. Go away.
I don't know what to say at this point.
No animals were hurt during the segment.
Oh, my gosh. Turn off that music.
He was talking about paying the hose anyway, so, hose want to get paid. Rex Grossman, sexy Rexy. Come over to Jim's Original on Halstead, Harry.
This guy is from Chicago.
No, he's not.
He is from Chicago.
He's got nothing else better to do than sit there and play on his phone.
What is he Googling?
There is no Jim's Original on Halstead.
There isn't.
No.
Wow.
There's not.
Okay. I wonder where this guy is. I wonder who he is.
He's probably your neighbor. He's the one that peeks through your window going, hi.
That kind of scares me, bro.
It should. 2-point lead right now for Purdue with 5:50 to go. Antonio. AJ Green to visit Schittsburg this evening. I think he meant to say Pittsburgh. What do you think?
I think he meant to say that.
No.
I think he did definitely meant
Antonio.
to say that.
He's a Christian kind of kid, right, Antonio?
Oh, yeah.
Roger Shue says, Harry, favorite Greek restaurant? I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to give it a little plug for all the people in Chicago, which is the vast majority of the people that watch the program, considering I'm on the 1252 Sports platform. On the south side in Harlem, there's a place called Kefi. It's about the 118th block south, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Kefi. I'm telling you now, it blows away the Greek islands restaurants. I don't know what you're laughing at. Is there a comment or something you're laughing at?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry. Ben's an idiot, and so is Roger.
No, but really, the Kefi restaurant, Roger, it's extraordinary. I mean, just extraordinary.
Roger needs to miss some meals. Why are
Ben
you trying
Cornett,
to? Why are you
Ben
trying to
Cornett
help
says,
him?
actually, it's extra crispy Leo Haggerty. That's just not nice.
That's what I was laughing about.
You understand if Leo's watching this, he's going to fire you.
Yeah, it's all right. I think he'll rehire me back.
Antonio says, oh, he's cracking up. Roger Shoe, until tonight, I've never seen your cat's face. No, there is no Jims on Halstead. I know that. You do like the cats behind, don't you, Roger?
Oh my God, Roger!
Look at Pete.
That's as much.
Have you guys missed the show? Just out of curiosity, have you? Because we do a lot of handicapping on this show and cracking up and listen to Pete laugh like a little girl. And by the way, since I'm really going off the rails and being politically correct, since everybody else can be identified the way they
don't
want,
start that crap.
I demand everybody to identify me as the Greek. That's it. I want to be called the Greek. Poor Peter.
This show's going to hell. It's over.
It's not going to hell in a handbasket. Let's go back to the comments. Rex Grossman, Jim's all over Chicago. You've been in Florida too long.
He said Jim's all over Chicago.
Seriously, have you ever seen anything like this? This poor guy, he's having like a laughing attack.
All right, guys, I'm sorry.
Roger Shoe says, I've been there.
You have been there. We know you. No, there's no way you've been to a gym or gyms. You need to go to a gym.
Antonio Acevedo. AJ just wants to get that ass beating twice a year. Now, since he couldn't win a playoff game when he was with us.
Well, you got your quarterback thrown to him now. Money Mitch.
Let me tell you something.
You like that move? I know you do.
Love that move. And I believe there was one particular, the Greek. I like talking in third person.
Well, there you go. You're identified
just
now.
Listen, I'm identified. And just listen to the way it rolls out of my tongue.
I don't want to listen to anything.
Greek.
I don't want to listen to anything that rolls off your tongue. I don't want you to ever say anything rolls off your tongue ever again.
You silly. No, but seriously, man, Money Mitch is going to have a super career, I think, in Pittsburgh. Just ask Dave Kaplan. Last week?
Yes.
And he was like, I remember the entire season last year. Get rid of the guy. He stinks.
He stinks.
He stinks. He's horrible. Can't believe what the management of the Bears did. Now he wants Pittsburgh jersey with Mitch Trubisky on it. I don't get it.
Well, because he's not in a Chicago Bears uniform. That's what it is.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, man, he's going to do really well there.
Just like
Rex Grossman says, why do Greeks make pizza if pizza's from Italia? Actually, you can't say it here. I promise little Leo I wouldn't do
We
this.
didn't share it to the page, so I shared it to everywhere else, but
should.
That page I didn't because I knew.
You should.
I knew.
It wasn't.
I knew
going
between Ben and Troy Polamalu, aka Rex Grossman, and Roger. I mean, these guys live. Their minds live in the sewer, my friend.
You know,
they live.
Everybody just, nobody trusts me.
I trust you, bro.
No,
56-55 right now. Purdue over St. Peter's. 4:02 left. There you go.
Peters.
Yes.
By the way, the original pizza was made in China. Just to let you know, okay?
There you go.
Ben Cornett says someone is ticklish on the show tonight.
I'm sorry, guys. I get a crack.
Antonio with the little crack up faces. Yep. Roger Shoe, all hail the Greek.
That's what I'm saying. See,
that was pretty good.
He's the guy, man.
I'm starting to respect Roger a little bit. He understands where it's at. That's right. Yeah. All hail the Greek.
All hail the Greek. There you go.
Antonio says natural high.
Seriously, I'm completely. No, I'm not high. It's all natural. Why does everybody ask that all the time?
You understand those gummies that you were eating? They weren't gummy
I didn't
bears.
eat gummies. We ate spaghetti. It made me sleep.
Okay.
You're lucky I'm here right now.
Are you hungry?
I'm ready to take a nap.
You want some ice cream with chocolate syrup on
Wow,
it?
that does sound good.
He's high.
I'm not high, though. No.
Roger Shoe says, Troy's all over Boys Town. Oh, Roger, that's not nice. You can't talk about Wrigleyville like that.
He said he's all over gyms. He said there's gyms all in Chicago.
Ben Cornett says, whatever Peter is sitting on. It's definitely giving him Meg Ryan when Harry met Sally vibes.
We ain't gonna get through this show.
No,
man.
we're not.
There's no way.
I'm trying to get to the hot takes prison breaks.
And that's gonna be just.
Roger says, Pete, are you high?
No, I'm not. I'm really not. I swear to God.
See, his mic's not working right now. I have the control of the soundboard here. What was that, Pete? Oh, I see. He is.
No, I did not say anything because I knew you had it on mute. I'm seriously, guys. It's natural. It's all natural here.
Yes, it is. God makes the best ones.
Shut up. That's how rumors start to get right there. You fire it on Facebook.
No. Peter Blake.
Yeah, those rumors become.
Peter Blake does not smoke Mary Jane. As they say
all those platform feeders out there, bottom feeders.
He likes mushrooms.
I have to in order to work for some of those
Look at the purple
people.
elephants.
In order to work for some of those people at those platforms, I would have to.
Look at the purple elephants. Can we say Fat Mike 3 times?
Oh, we have him on here. He's definitely going to curse. Can we get him on here?
Where
on the
is
birthday?
Steven Glasker? That's where I want to know. Where's Steven Glasker?
They forgot about us. We were gone so long. What were we gone for? A couple weeks? I know.
I don't get it. New York Giants. Why didn't they bring in a quarterback?
Because they liked Danny Dimes. That's why.
No, seriously.
Daniel Jones. Well, the owner came out a couple months ago and said we did everything we could to try to kill this kid. So they want to give him another year.
Okay.
With that offensive line.
What's going to happen?
He'll probably stay there. They're not going to get rid of him. No, not unless there's somebody that offers them the moon. They're not going to give him up. He was a first-round pick.
Yeah, but he hasn't done anything. And you and I both know it's because of the knee.
I get that. But if you're investing a first-round pick in a Saquon Barkley, you got to at least get that back. And then on top of it, general managers, they don't ever want to be wrong about this. And that team doesn't want to be wrong because they invested a first-round pick. So I would expect him to stay unless somebody gives him a couple of draft picks. Just saying.
Back to the comments. Rex Grossman says, history says Alexander the Great surrendered to the Italians and died saying, Hail Mother Roma.
I don't know what he's saying at this point. I think he's high.
I think he's full of caca.
Yeah, I do too.
Or in Greek, we say skata.
Skata.
Antonio says, y'all need to come on the 806 Sports, the Fans Voice show soon. Although, I'm just saying, as the fan of the show, I have no saying. LOL.
We've been on there before.
We've been on 806 before.
We did some radio appearances on there. No video.
I don't know, man.
Maybe we get on there again.
They had the Hulk on today.
They did. Lou Ferrigno. How about that?
Lou You've been watching? I thought you worked during the day.
Yeah, but I work from home, so I don't have anybody. I don't have any bosses out there. Hopefully, no bosses are watching the show.
I'm sure they are.
I'm on my cell phone.
Trying to mushroom thing.
Right.
Don't forget
that's
mushroom
what it is.
thing.
So I work from home, so I'm able to check my cell phone. So yeah.
Peter does this with his cell phone.
Yeah, that's right. I'm taking selfies all day long.
Do you think you like this profile?
I'm doing videos. That's it. Look at this. Look at this right now.
57-57, 3 minutes to go. You are hearing
Are we doing the play-by-play on this? Look at Purdue's got it, and they got a little trap going.
How am I supposed to do the play-by-play when I don't even know the players' names?
Well, that's a great point, but I tell you right now,
Peter has the ball.
You have to love this story that's going on right now.
Actually, it is pretty cool.
It is very cool. We're watching it as we do this show here, which is...
Yeah, but they're not interested. They're more interested in what you got to say.
Got Peter. About 4 people watching.
7.
Okay, my bad.
7 live. It just keeps going up and down.
It's up and down, right? Oh, did he make the save?
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Jump ball.
Jump ball?
Jump ball.
Possession?
I don't know. Possession.
To St. Peter's or Purdue?
I have no idea.
It's St. Peter's right now. I believe. It looks like it's St. Peter's. Hold on.
Oh, look. Roger Shue says Peter's on Tinder all day looking for Troy.
Oh, there you go, Roger. And you would know because you were his first.
Tinder?
Yeah.
What's Tinder?
I guess it's a dating site.
You mean it's a dating site? I caught you, buddy. I had to say
Tinder is Tinder. Everybody knows Tinder.
My wife is in the other room. I have no idea what Tinder is.
Really?
No.
Well, it's a dating site.
Is it pretty cool?
Yeah, it is. Yes.
Is that a place where you can go say, hey, you want to watch Netflix and chill, whatever that means?
Well, yeah, you can do that, or you can do like Roger does. He stalks Troy on that page. That's why these two guys are in together right now.
I don't know.
On this show. Yeah.
Ben Cornett says, St. Peter's got George Mason 2006
They
vibes
do.
right now. You know what? They sure do, don't they?
Yep.
They are really playing really good defense.
Yep. Playing great defense right now.
I'd love to know who you guys like in tonight's game. Iowa is getting 4 points.
Iowa
I
State.
like them. I'm sorry, Iowa State.
Not Iowa. Iowa State.
Understand.
Yes.
Iowa's when they went bye-bye.
Yep.
Iowa State is getting 4 points against Miami. I personally like Iowa State to win the game. I'm not even with the points, just to win.
Mm-hmm. And they're looking at a replay right now to try to decide if it is a shot clock violation. Did it hit the rim? It did not. And that
And a big shout out to my buddy David Mosier. I'm going to tell you what, David, I get a lot of my information from him.
I love David.
Because David knows I work a lot.
mm-hmm.
And sometimes throughout the course of the day, a couple times a day, he's sending me articles of things that are breaking.
Yeah.
You know,
David does the same thing with me.
does he?
Roger sent me the
Wait a
message
minute.
for
David, you do that for him?
he does.
You two-timing bastard.
Yep, he does.
And I thought you were my boy.
There you go. That's what happens.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. He
David,
sends me
how can you
he
do
sends
that
me
to me, bro?
information. We talk. Yeah.
Ben Cornett says definitely taking Iowa State to win tonight. Just because of that, I'm going to bet a dime on them.
All right.
I am.
Good stuff.
Roger Shue says, Harry, ask Pete about when he ate the brownies.
Okay, that was a long time ago.
So you're admitting to it.
Absolutely.
You have a problem?
No, not at
You know
all.
they have 800 numbers for that.
Here's the thing. Here's the story. Like, I was working at the time on a Saturday. I came out of the gym. They let me work out before I go to work when I was on the phone. I didn't have my protein bars, and somebody said, well, we got these brownies for you. They're homemade. And I was like, well, you took a culinary course. Okay, cool. So I ate one, and because I was hungry, ate two.
Hey,
Here comes the cat after the story. And Roger saw me, and that was
pretty cool.
That was my first time. Yes.
Roger Shue says, awesome show, guys. Thank you, Roger. That's what we're trying to do. We got a lot of things to talk about. We're trying to be a little bit comical at the same times, and we're watching the game a little bit. Rex Grossman says, no, but I was on Tinder looking for Roger Shue's mom.
Wow. That's kind of personal, my friend, because I know Roger Shue's mom, and Roger Shue's mom is cool.
That's
messed up, man.
A low blow.
That's
man.
a very low blow. But Troy, you do that, buddy.
Yeah,
That's why you say you're in the gutter, bud.
but just out of curiosity,
Yeah.
is that like a Tinder thing where they say they want to watch Netflix and chill, whatever that means?
I just think that's a dating term. I don't think that's necessarily for Tinder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had
Netflix
some
and
girl
chill.
ask that a couple of weeks ago, and I was like,
Really?
no, man, I don't.
I don't have
chilling.
Netflix. It's too much.
I got Netflix,
I got Netflix too, but
bro. I tip in a week what most people make.
I know you do.
I'm
That's
kidding.
why we're doing the show here.
I'm kidding.
And they're still trying to decide here what's going on. I guess they're giving the ball back to St. Peter's. We shall see here.
With 2 minutes and 40 seconds to
Yep.
go, 57 to 57.
Crazy.
Roger Shue says, I don't have a mom. Me and my dad share.
Wow. There you go, Roger.
Hang on.
Roger.
And Tinder.
They had a story about Tinder, didn't they?
I don't know anything about it. What do you think?
They did. They had a
Bandit.
story about this guy, and he was
Bandit.
suckering everybody into dates and stuff.
Bandit Troy wants
Wow.
to meet you.
All right, St. Peter's has got the ball right now. Dribble,
And-
drive. Oh, it's good.
And it's good.
59-57 over Purdue. 2:10
Hey, Troy. you
right
go,
now
Troy.
left in the game.
Hey, Troy, there you go. You like that, don't you?
Wow. All right, let's read what David said here as we're watching this game.
David Mosier says, Harry, you and Peter are welcome. And I know it's hard during the day to keep up with what's going on, and I'm glad I could help. Jesus Christ, Bandit, will you please stop?
Bandit loves the show here
He's like
tonight.
putting his ass in your face.
No, he wants to box. So
That's true.
look at this. Oh, St. Peter's has got the ball.
With
and
143 to go. Ben Cornett says, actually, HBO Max is as good as Netflix, in my opinion. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay.
And Roger Shue says, owned. I can't say that word.
Why not?
Because it's a bad word. It's a potty mouth.
Well, you didn't share it to the other one.
I know.
All right.
Roger Shue says, Troy, we having too much fun, bro.
Yeah, Troy. There you go. Good time, Troy.
Actually, I kind of like that. Little shout out to Mr. Andrew Faubert. Andrew, how you doing
The
today,
big
sir?
board. Thanks a lot for tuning in here as he's going to the free throw line. It's good. And now St. Peter's is up by 360 to 57 with 143 left in this game.
So, Andrew, I have a question for you. Since the whole world wants to identify themselves, they have to have identification. Is it okay that I identify myself as the Greek?
4 points now.
No, listen, because if Andrew says it's okay, I'm down.
You're down?
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm down.
All right. I know you're down.
Okay. Just wanted to
Chris
make
Cole
sure.
says, hey.
Christopher, now we have to turn the show completely around. Hi, Chris. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. He says, hey, guys. David Mosier says, and I've been stuck at home for the last few weeks because my wife broke her leg. So all I can do is surf the internet and airwaves. Man, I'm sorry to hear about your wife. Speedy recovery to her.
Yeah. And if you guys are out there watching right now, feel free to share it if you guys want to share the show.
Absolutely. That would be pretty cool. Roger Shue says Brady going to Miami next year? Question mark. No.
Why would he go to Miami?
He's retiring next year.
He may retire next year. He may come back for another year with the Bucks. But why would you leave the Tampa?
Listen.
Why? I don't understand this, guys. Treat me like I'm an 8-year-old, and sometimes I act like an 8-year-old on this show.
Tell me about it.
Why? Seriously, I threw myself underneath the bus. It's okay. You could do that when you're, doing it on this show.
Yeah, especially here.
Right. Why would he want to leave the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when this organization has rolled out the red carpet? You have Mike Evans, you have Chris Godwin, you have Gronkowski, you have the coaching that you have the ownership that's behind you. Why would you want to go to another team? I don't understand that.
Listen, it's just someone talking. I mean,
that's it.
They're also talking about that Brady's going to try to go there this year. It's not happening, folks. It just isn't. I mean, it's apparent that Brady hates his family. Okay, he's not. It's a joke. I mean, I don't know that to be for sure. I mean, if it is, I mean, Giselle would just whip up some magic around him and
St. Peter's has got the ball right now. 61-59, 54
and
seconds
they're
left.
holding the ball with 50 seconds to go, and they're up by 2.
Here we go. They're moving the ball around.
If they do something smart like drive to the hoop,
you got to foul him. You nearly fouled him. Oh my gosh, did he foul him? He fouled him with 2 seconds on the shot clock. What a terrible foul by Purdue right there.
Yeah, because he had the guy stuck behind the 3-point line.
Exactly. All you got to do is play defense.
Does he get 3 or does he get 2 fouls?
He gets 2, I think, here.
It depends on where he was at.
Well, let's see here. Hold on.
But Brady definitely is not going to Miami.
That's a clear foul. That's a clear foul. It's a dumb foul by Purdue. Dumb foul.
David Mosier's wife says, thank you. Seriously, speedy recovery. Hope everything gets better. Wow, the phone lines are like really quiet.
I know they've been quiet for my show too. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. Everybody's like an off season right now.
Nobody loves me, man.
Well, I mean, and
I haven't been around in a whole month, and nobody calls the show.
Now, I tried to go to sleep last night early, and when this news broke or when this whole story came out, everybody was like, "What do you think about it?" And I said, "Look, first, I'm trying to go to sleep. Second, I don't believe anything because why would Brady announce on Twitter he's coming back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
he's not.
And then on top of it, recruit players to go to Tampa Bay if he was going to really go to Miami? This is just BS. That's all it is.
I just don't see it happening.
No,
I just don't see it happening.
And it looks like St. Peter's right now, 63-59 with 38 seconds left over Purdue.
But
there
Purdue
you go.
has the ball past half court, so that's where they're going to get the ball back.
And Bandit is a part of the show.
Roger Shue says, Greek, I can't wait to meet you in person. Roger, absolutely, sir. But don't forget, I got to have some barbecue.
Well, you got to bring barbecue down, Roger. That means you're going to have to spend money there, cheapskate.
He's not cheap.
He is cheap.
Buddy, he'll buy you the burger. I'm going to get the brisket.
No, he's going to buy me a steak if he's coming down. He wants to buy you food. He's going to buy me food. Known him for 15 years. Cheapskate. Love the guy.
You really are hard on your friends.
I am. Not hard like Troy is on his.
No, I love Troy Polamalu. He's pretty cool, even though he's not making
hard up on his friends.
I wonder what Troy is doing right now.
Yeah, Roger's calling in. I knew it.
Hi, Roger.
The Greek, what's going on, man?
Not much, little brother. How are you, sir?
I am fabulous. Glad you're back, man. It's been too long.
Yes, it has. Hey, I have a question for you. What is the biggest move in the National Football League that you have seen, other than anything that's happened in Tampa Bay? What sparks your interest the most? Because I have one and nobody's talked about it yet.
Deshaun Watson. I mean, obviously.
Okay. Do you think he's going to get suspended this year, or do you think he's going to play?
Yes. I would say probably 7-8 games.
Seriously.
I think that's absolutely astute analysis by Roger Shue. Of course, he's been listening to my show because I think the same thing.
Do you know who I think is going to make a major impact?
Who's that?
and nobody's talking about it.
Who's that?
It's
Mitch Trubisky to the Steelers.
No, you know what? I love Trubisky to the Steelers, honestly, but I really, really am enamored with what Indianapolis did by taking Matt Ryan.
Now, we didn't talk about that, and that could actually get them over because, first and foremost, that's one of the best offensive lines in the National Football League.
Purdue has the ball, 38 seconds to go. They got the ball just past half court.
You've got Jonathan
are
Taylor.
passing.
You've got Michael Pittman Jr. on that team. They need to get another weapon, but I think they three-pointer.
And they got the rebound and the bucket.
And he put it in. And now it's 63-61 timeout here, St. Peter's. But going back to Matt Ryan going there.
The Bigs actually got the ball.
Does that get them over the top, in your opinion? They've been trying to get over the top with Phillip Rivers. He didn't necessarily work out. You got Carson Wentz, good touchdown to interception ratio at that point. But Matt Ryan, I don't necessarily think Matt Ryan is done. I think he's on the decline. But is he helped out by that offensive line? Absolutely. That's a much better team than the Atlanta Falcons last year.
Let me tell you something.
It is.
Their passing attack just got 100 times better with him under center. I'm telling you now, way they run that ball with Taylor and the way they play defense and the way they respect the run.
Right.
Hold on, baby, because he is going to look like he did 10 years ago.
Well, they also got a pass rusher in Yannick Ngakwe, who will add to the force.
Roger, can you say Yannick Ngakwe, whatever his name is, twice?
Yannick Ngakwe.
Yeah, whatever Pete said.
Yeah.
See, you guys make fun of me, and I can
like
say
you
that.
Said, gyro.
If you could see the looks he's giving you right now, Roger. What other
Malacca?
There you go.
Whatever. You look at this. You look at this.
Scotta Malacca.
You know what? Hang on. How come Rex Grossman or Troy Polamalu can't even call the show, but Roger Shue can?
Well, because
are you
going to
throw a draft watch?
Biatch,
hey, are you going to throw a draft watch party at Ducky's?
Not that I know of. Not unless they're going to pay us, and if they want to pay us, we'll do a draft party there.
Actually, I was thinking about it.
We should do it.
I was thinking about
Let's do a draft party.
Who knows? Somewhere out there.
Why not?
63-61, St. Peter's has the ball.
You got to make your free throws here.
It's free throws.
This is what it comes down to, making your free throws if you don't do it. Here we go.
Greek, I really feel sorry for that poor Saint. He got named after Peter.
Oh, he got it. There you go. So now St. Peter
They're up by 3.
St. Peter's has a 3-point lead now, 64-61.
So Peter is rooting for Little Peters.
I feel really bad. That poor Saint is named after Peter.
I am a saint, you idiot. Shut up.
Roger.
Here we go.
What else you got?
It's good.
4-point lead. They're up by 4 with 14.6 seconds.
You don't foul.
Wow.
All you do is play defense. Don't let him have the 3. Don't let him have the 3.
He ain't got no.
And he's got the 3.
God, he drained.
Got the 3 that wasn't contested. Didn't have his hand in his face.
Ice.
Well, they let him have it. Now you got to watch out. You got to foul. You got to foul. You got to foul. No, they didn't get the foul. They didn't get the foul. They fouled 4 seconds left. They
4 seconds. They allowed him
5 seconds off of that clock right there. They should have fouled him. They did a great job of breaking that press up.
I do know someone in Chicago that is elated with this, and it's Mr. Fred Hubner, especially if they win.
Sure. I mean, this is exciting.
Fred.
I love
you
this.
like Fred Hubner?
And then the other game here, we got Kansas, who's a number 1 seed, 52-48, the only remaining number 1 seed in this tournament, by the way. Who would have thought that? He drains it.
He drains
2-point lead by St. Peter's. Amazing.
One more, baby.
Amazing right now.
If he doesn't make it here, I'm going to make a prediction. Purdue wins it with a 3.
Don't say it. Don't say they can't allow him to have a Christian Laettner type of deal. You can't allow that to happen.
Roger, what's going to happen here?
Here we go. It's
Little
good.
Peter.
All right. 3-point lead. Purdue's got it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Shot. Oh, it's no good. He nearly made it.
Look at poor Bandit. You scared the living daylights out of him.
Wow. St. Peter survives and advances as a 15 seed, defeating number 3 Purdue tonight, 67-64. How about that?
That was a hell of a game. You know, I like to clown around with you a little bit, but that really was pretty cool.
Yes.
And all you wanted to do was watch the game tonight.
I was like, yeah, I kind of want to watch the game tonight, but, we get a chance to talk to you guys, talk sports.
Congratulations to number 15, St. Peter's.
Now we need to go to the Kansas-Providence game because that's 54-48. That was not a close contest at halftime. In fact, it was 27-16. Kansas now could be feeling some heat. Once again, the only number 1 seed in this tournament. What you're watching right now is the over-under. I'm your host, Peter Blake, along with
The other host, Harry the Greek.
There you go.
Giving you
Greek,
something to
just
think
for the
about.
record, I'm from Chicago. I live there, and there is no gyms or whatever the hell it was on Halstead.
I already know that, buddy. I already know that.
Oh, that's great.
I already know that.
Oh my God, where this Malacca comes up with this stuff kills
I don't
me.
know. Oh, hang on. Rex Grossman, Sexy Rexy says Peter said he's going to change his name to Petros.
Petros.
Why would he do that?
Why would I do that?
Greek.
I mean, it just makes
that is your name. Actually, your real name
What's my real name?
is Panayoti.
Okay.
It's for real. It's Panayoti. That means Peter in Greek.
Sounds like peyote to me.
You see, that's that pop.
That's another thing that Peter likes.
Peyote. David Moser says, I don't know if y'all talked about it yet or not, but what's your thoughts on what Gronkowski's doing? Listen, I got to go. I got to take this. Tune in, okay? See you, Roger.
All right, have a good night, guys.
Bye-bye.
All right,
Great.
here we go.
Hello, this is a prepaid call from
Oh, boy. This is going to be good.
an inmate at a Florida Department of Corrections institution. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse, your current balance
How about
is
that, folks?
$5.
Now, does everybody
30
want to know
cents.
what hot takes
This call is
from
from a
jailbreaks
corrections
are?
facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
Well, here we go.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Welcome to the Over-Under. I am your host, Harry the Greek. You're live right now on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from, sir?
How's it going, man? My name is Mikey Carla, and I'm calling from Gulf CI, Florida.
What's happening? What are you doing, little brother? How's things going for you, man?
Things are going great. Emotions are high right now. We just got the final from Purdue and St. Peter's, and it was a good one.
Yeah, it was. We were watching live here on the air, and we were actually giving some play-by-plays. Let me ask you something. What do you think of that game? Did you honestly think that they were going to win that game at any point?
Yeah. That's my pick. That's my Cinderella. Outside of the University of North Carolina, also, I got the Tar Heels going into the Final Four. They've been playing physical, and they've been believing in themselves, and it's showing. It's showing game after game.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Nice.
Tell me about it.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the people that are watching, we are going to start taking phone calls probably on a weekly basis, and we're going to start calling this segment Hot Takes, Jailbreaks. How do you like that name of that, buddy? You think that's pretty cool?
Man, it sounds amazing. And I just want to take the time to say, first and foremost, give a special thanks to you, Harry the Greek, and Peter Blake, also known as the Rolex Reporter, for giving us this opportunity
Wow.
to be heard.
Yep.
And everybody over there at the Over and Under, again, thank you not just for telling us that we're matter, but by showing us through action that we matter.
Everybody matters, sir. Everybody matters. And that's without question. Everybody matters. Hey, what do you think in this next game? Because I'm going to tell you right now, it is a gambling show, and I like to give out predictions. Iowa State is playing against Miami. I absolutely love what Iowa State has done in this tournament. They are getting 4 points in this game, and I have to tell you, little brother, I like them to win the game. What do you think?
I'm going with you. I love what they've been doing. They've been physical. Miami, I feel like they got lucky. I hope the Miami fan gets mad at me. I feel they got lucky last game, and I think their luck's in the wrong right now.
They did get lucky. They did get lucky. Hey, have some questions for you. We're going to try a little segment to try to get to know you. Where are you from originally, bud?
Originally, I'm from New York, sir.
Up in the New York area. So, were you familiar with the St. Petersburg in New Jersey? You know, they got that school is only like a class of 2000, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
They're a private school.
Correct.
I believe
Yes,
they
we
are.
are.
Yes. Yeah. St. Peter's, not St. Petersburg, which would be right down the
I didn't
street.
say St. Petersburg.
You did say
Oh,
St.
will you
Petersburg.
shut up?
Yeah.
I
Will
never
you
said-
shut up and be quiet? Even you heard. So what are you in there for? What happened, my friend?
You don't have to disclose it.
I
but
will.
Oh no, not at all, not at all. Just made a mistake, when I was just made a mistake a couple years ago. Just tricked myself thinking I was doing the right thing, trying to feed my family. It was just a robbery, but I'm learning from it. It doesn't define who I am as a person.
Right.
You're learning from it. Do you think Deshaun Watson has learned from his mistakes off the field?
Oh, definitely, and I'm glad you brought him up because he's gonna have a phenomenal year.
You really think so? You don't think he's going to get suspended?
Yeah, he's gonna miss a couple games, but I feel like this is a redemption year. I think it's gonna be a big year for him. But I'm glad you brought up the NFL. What do you think about Khalil Mack next to Boza?
Oh my
And
God,
those LA
Jesus
Chargers.
Christ! You know
That-
you're calling a Chicago. A Chicago platform who absolutely loved Khalil Mack. I got to tell you, little brother, I love the move when the Bears got rid of him. They unloaded that stiff's contract who can't stay healthy for 2 straight years. They got a 2nd-round pick and a 6th-round pick, and everybody said, you know what? The Chicago Bears got fleeced in it. They didn't get fleeced. You know why? Because the Chargers ended up taking that entire contract and made Chicago free and clear. But let me tell you something to answer that question. If he can stay healthy on the other side of Bosa, oh, Lord have mercy.
I love the move
Who
because
are you
of that.
double teaming?
Well, that's the reason why you got to do it, right? I mean, you have all these great quarterbacks in that division. You have Derek Carr, you have Patrick Mahomes, of course, now Russell Wilson that you're going to have to worry about. And how do you get after them? You got to go with your pass rushers, and you get Bosa, who can't stay healthy. You get Mack, who can't stay healthy. But if they can both stay healthy, good God, look out for the Chargers.
Absolutely. Hey, if anybody has
my question for you,
go ahead.
Peter, my question for you would be, how do you feel about the Raiders getting Chandler Jones next to Mason Crosby?
I love him. First, I love Max Crosby because he's got constant motor, and I love Chandler Jones. I absolutely love what the Raiders have done this offseason, and there's even talk of them getting a Stephon Gilmore. So they're making moves at this point, and of course, getting Derek Carr finally a number 1 weapon. Now, hopefully, he can stay out of trouble off the field. I love what the Raiders did, and I think they have to. It's an arms race at this point in the AFC West. You have to compete, and that's what the Raiders did this offseason.
Yes, they did.
Can I call you by your name when you're locked up? Can I call you by your name, Ambition?
Oh, definitely.
Ambition, I got a question for you. For everybody that's out there that's watching right now, we're on live right now with someone who's incarcerated with the Florida Department of Corrections, knows more about football than probably Peter and I sitting together, because you know what? 24/7, he can sit there and listen to sports. But if you have a question or a comment for the over-under or Mr. Ambition, go ahead and post it in our feed right here. We're going to go ahead and read it live on the air. It may even give us a different narrative to talk about. I'm your host, Harry the Greek, live on 1252 Sports, along with my co-host, Mr. Peter Blake.
What's going on?
Zero, absolutely zero. I'm loving this segment, actually, and I'm going to go ahead and read some of these comments. Roger Shue says, Troy tried calling in. Rex Grossman himself says, Roger Shue said he supports Putin and Russia. Get the hell out of here.
Let's not go political, please. You know, you want to ruin a good show, just keep on talking about politics.
Roger Shue also says, go Cubs, go.
Yes.
Only if you're a Northsider, and I am definitely not a Northsider. It's good guys wear black. Roger Shue says, Peter, look at your text. I sent you an important link.
I seen the link. I showed it to Harry. He doesn't really think it's that important, buddy.
Rex Grossman says, hey, and this is for you, Ambition. It says, free all my homies in the pen.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all the love, man.
That's what he's trying to do. So what do you think in baseball they're going to finally play, Ambition? What do you think they're going to do in baseball this year?
Man, I'm excited. I'm glad they're finally getting it together.
I got a million. Hold on. I got $1 million question. Are you a Yankee fan or are you a Mets fan?
Well, everybody knows, man. I was born in Lincoln Hospital, so you know I'm a Bronx Bomber.
Okay, well, I've seen a lot of people from the Bronx.
Now, I've already heard disappointment with some of the Yankee fans there. They've kind of dropped the ball. Would you like to expound on that a little bit?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like what's going on right now with the executives and the management. I think we need to do a little better.
Yeah, I can agree with them on that.
In what way?
I think I like a small farm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like buying players. Going out and buying players has never done nothing for us, you know. So I think
Wait a minute. Hold on, man. Hold on. What do you mean it's never done nothing for you?
Wait a minute. Hold on now. You're a Yankee fan and you're saying that it's never done. Come on.
Are you serious?
I wish the Rays would have that mindset to go and buy.
The whole Jeter, we didn't buy Jeter. We raised Jeter. You know what I'm saying? Jorge Posada, we raised him.
Sure.
We went out and wasted our time with A-Rod. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't do the whole buying.
But he never did steroids. He never did steroids. Yeah. I think they invented steroids with the Yankee organization.
I really do.
Come on, Rogers, Clement, all these guys. We went out, we paid them these big bucks. They couldn't stand the pressure in New York, and there goes a waste of money. Instead of developing your players, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
oh my gosh,
absolutely.
He just fouled him on that.
God, he fouled him on a 3-point line?
On a 3-point play there, Martin was fouled.
Kansas.
And
Kansas is supposed to win this
Providence is just going crazy right now. Providence is a good team. That's a bad foul. I don't know. Is that a foul to you?
Yeah, that was a horrible.
Is that a foul to you, or is he? That's embellishing. He's pulling a Steph Curry there with the embellishments.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a foul.
So, Ambition, I got a question for you. What's a typical day for
Yes,
you
sir.
when you're locked up behind bars? Take us through a typical day.
Here,
What gets you through
let's
the
take you
day?
through it. All right. So we service child 4 a.m. We go out. We get breakfast. We come back. We get to watch the news until like 6 a.m. Some guys would take advantage and work out. We lock it back down. So after we lock it back down, our days get started. Some people get to go to classes, HVAC, vocational classes, learn how to do wastewater management. Others get to go to barbering. Sometimes we get wrecked, depending on how the weather is. Outside of that, we come back inside, have chow again around 12-ish, lock it down for a little longer. They open up the day room, guys playing cards, working out again, socializing, and just doing anything to keep ourselves, saying our minds free and just trying
It
to
almost
forward and
makes me
progress.
want to go to prison. It sounds like a campus.
No, I'm telling you right now, man.
I'm only kidding you,
Yeah,
little
it's-
brother.
it's
I'm
a-
only making fun of you when I'm saying that. But
He's got a great attitude.
I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to go to chow at 4 a.m. Go ahead and watch news till 6, work out, and then go hit rec. By the way, for the people who don't know, rec is outdoor activities like playing basketball
Mm-hmm.
or lifting weights
Lifting
outside
weights,
or
yep.
running around the court, correct?
Right.
Yeah, correct. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Now, I got a
Ambition.
question for you guys.
Go ahead, brother.
You heard anything about these speculations about Tom Brady trying to make a move to Miami?
Yes, we
Yes,
have
and
actually.
we talked about that, and that was a rumor put out by a NESN broadcaster in Boston, who actually had he was the first one to have the story about Brady leaving for the Patriots to the Bucs. He put it out yesterday that the Bucs and the Dolphins were working on it. It's not going to happen. It's BS at this point. It's just a rumor. He probably got some wrong information. And even if you're talking about next year, and I get it, the Dolphins have a plethora of weapons, Leo word there, with adding Tyreek Hill and, of course, Jalen Waddle and the running back situation and their tight end.
And that offensive line.
Right. Offensive line is better. It's not as good as the Bucs, in my opinion. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Brady's happy here in Tampa, and why would he announce on Twitter that he was coming back to Tampa and then recruit all these players? So to me, it's BS.
That's for sure.
It's BS. That's all it is.
I don't have Brady leaving there, honestly,
No.
Ambition. I just don't see him leaving.
I think it's a nice thing to talk about if you're on sports talk radio. That's about it.
You know what? I think that's what we do.
That's what we do. That's it. It's a good story for us to kind of bandy about.
Ambition, we're going to go ahead and leave it right now. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to call it Hot Takes with Jailbreaks. We're going to give you one last time to go ahead and take care of what you want to, talk about exactly what you want to talk about, because we're going to move on from this segment. We're going to probably do this again next week. But what else you want to talk about? Why don't you give us a hot take? We're going to let you have the floor.
All right. Well, my take will be Matt Ryan. Let's talk about Matt Ryan. How you guys feel about Matt Ryan in the Colts?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I think he's going to be the difference maker for the Indianapolis Colts. I think the Indianapolis Colts, honestly, are going to be one of the favorites of the underdogs, one of the longer shots in the AFC to win the Super Bowl just merely because of Matt Ryan. I know you didn't like that move because you're a Carson Wentz fan. You and I have talked one time from before, and you really think that the Washington, whatever they are now this week, I have no idea. And by the way, I have a comment I need to read you. It's from a tribal troll. He calls himself Rex Grossman, Sexy Rexy, Bears legend, and he calls him Chirac OTF. It says hashtag free ambition, middle finger to the judge. That's a pretty good one, bro.
Salute.
Yeah, he was. You were telling the judge number one, apparently, is what he was trying to say.
I think Troy's had some experience with that because we know that's not Rex Grossman. I know that's Troy.
We already know that.
Yeah.
But seriously, I really, really like what Indianapolis has done. But you actually, I have a question for you. You kind of like Washington this year, or am I incorrect?
No, I don't like Washington, but
Okay.
I still don't like the move with Matt Ryan. They should have went out, probably went to the draft,
Mhm.
or try to attack somebody else like Russell. Russell was available because Green Bay had something going on with Denver to send Rodgers that way before they contacted Russell Wilson. So I feel like Indy could have had a better shot with a quarterback like that. Matty Ice is exactly what he is. I'm saying he's ice cold through the season, but when he gets to the playoff, he melts.
Really? Wow. Now that is a hot take jailbreak right there, brother.
It is. That absolutely is.
That is a hot take.
He's kind of right about that to a certain degree.
You know, and you know what? This is why I love this show. This is why I love this platform, because we could have a diversified of different opinions. I mean, just so many different opinions on this.
Yep.
And you know what? Ambition, you don't know me personally. You know, we'll keep that off the record. But anyway, the TV, when I'm watching one and I'm breaking down film and when I'm handicapping and I'm giving out my picks, I see something totally different. I don't think he's going to melt getting into the playoffs. I mean, you have to remember, and this is why I really like it. He has never had an offensive line like this in front of him. And I could tell you one thing, he's had really good running backs, but he's never had one like this kid Taylor.
No, not at all. You're exactly right.
And I'll tell you what, this team loves to play defense and they love to run the football. Can you imagine these teams when they're going up against Matt Ryan and that offense? Every time they put the eighth person in the box, the eighth player in the box, like the safety, and they're daring you to pass the ball, don't you think he's just going to take advantage of that? I mean, give me a break.
Yeah, but we're talking about the AFC. The AFC's hot now. There's no more NFC.
He's right.
No disrespect to the NFC. It's just the NFC's over. The AFC's on fire. Like you mentioned before, you got Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? You got Russ. You got Pat Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? You got Carr. There's just too much. Too much. I don't think you can do it.
The AFC is stacked at this point. The NFC isn't. So you're exactly right.
I got one more question for you. I love this guy. What do you think about what Aaron Rodgers is going to do in the Green Bay area?
Oh man, Aaron! I know Aaron's upset. He might not admit it, but I know Aaron's highly upset.
I'm really happy about that, by the way.
I know you are. I know you were the first person I contacted also too when it happened.
I mean, you know what? I want you to just think about this meme, okay? There's a meme on Facebook, Ambition, and it's got a picture of Aaron Rodgers throwing a football, and the logo says, "Go deep, Devontae." And the second segment is a picture of Devontae Adams on an airplane, and it says, "Okay, I will." He went deep, all right.
Yeah,
he's leaving Green Bay.
He definitely went deep.
Yes, he did. 27.6 seconds to go. Your number one seed, the Kansas Jayhawks, are winning by 5. It looks like they're going to end up taking this game.
Yep.
Providence is a good team, but I really can't wait to this Iowa game.
Absolutely. Iowa State. You said Iowa.
That's right, Iowa State. How come I get those two teams confused?
I have no idea. It's okay, though.
They're all part of the Tiny 10 anyway.
I guess so, yeah.
Tiny 10 sucks.
And well, Purdue just showed that.
All right. So in the prison that you're locked up in right now, who's the favorite team? So what's the biggest consensus? Who's everybody actually just rooting for? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I kind of like Duke.
Everybody, the consensus is Duke, but you also have a biased opinion going with Houston. A lot of people like what Houston's doing. They're being physical. They're playing the floor. And a lot of people like Houston.
Yeah, they do. Houston is there. We're going to get back to some of the comments really quick. Roger Shue says, F Aaron Rodgers, but he actually spelled it out. Rex Grossman says, middle finger to the judge, middle finger to the DA, middle finger to the PO, middle fingers to the witnesses. Man, you got a lot of people on your side already.
Yeah, absolutely.
Christopher Cole, thanks for tuning in, Christopher Cole. Colts don't need to have an offensive coordinator that would pass the ball up to 28-3. Okay.
That's it. It's true.
Roger Shue says Green Bay is a shithole. Thanks, Roger. Appreciate you taking a pop shot on the show here. I love it. David Mosier. I told everybody as soon as Aaron Rodgers got that big contract, there was no way they could sign Adams too. But that's incorrect, David, because they actually offered and they matched the offer.
But before that all took place,
they matched the offer. He decided to still leave.
Right, because of all the drama before that and all the
it's not just that
the
man.
waffling.
Look, man, I think a lot of it has to do with Aaron Rodgers, Peter, and I'm going to tell you
that's
why.
What I'm saying.
His own family doesn't even talk to him.
That's it. That's it. His own family doesn't talk to him. And on top of it, all the waffling throughout the years and then wanting to be one of the highest paid quarterbacks, if not the highest paid quarterback, it took its toll. Some guys just want to play football, and he would rather play with the Raiders and Derek Carr instead of Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, who's the MVP, by the way. What does that tell you about that situation?
Oh, no, I completely understand what it is.
So,
what else you got, Ambition?
That'll be it for now, man. I just want to say thank you guys once again, and thank you to everybody out there listening. You're listening to Over and Under there with Harry Greek and Peter Blake, the Rolex reporter.
All right, man.
I love it. Hey,
appreciate your ambition.
Now this is what we call hot takes with prison breaks. I'll tell you what.
Love it.
Ambition, man. Give my love to everybody out there, little brother. You tell someone else next week, we're going to
definitely
go ahead
will.
and we're going to roll a couple of more people through there. Tell them to get their questions ready because we have this platform. You have a voice. You understand? You have a voice
Thank you,
because
guys. Yes, sir.
sports
Have a
are
good night.
universal. You stay safe. You stay blessed, my brother. You keep your head up
Likewise, man.
and keep doing
Later,
what
guys.
you're doing. You take care.
Oh, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate it. Good stuff.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I actually love that segment with Prison Break takes.
And,
Oh,
and then
a little shout out to Mr. Joshua Cole Allen. He was going to come on the show tonight, but no.
Cannon has a spring. His little boy Cannon has a spring carnival.
Well, that's
tonight.
cool. I wish I
Yes.
could have went to the spring carnival, but
Yeah.
you made me do this instead.
I didn't make you do anything.
Yes,
We
you
could have
did.
just watched the game.
David Mosier says, from what I understand, the Raiders gave him way more incentives. Roger Shue says, I'm sending Pete to Boys Town for a week. All expenses paid. LOL.
I hate Roger. I really do.
I don't know where that's at, though.
I have
It's
no idea.
Wrigleyville.
Oh, wow. Well, he would know about that, right? He would know. Him and Troy will hanging
Wait
out
a
there
minute.
at
He's not a
Jim's.
Cub fan, is he?
Who, Roger?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Big time Cubs fan.
What?
Yeah.
Really, Roger?
Yeah. Ban him.
Roger, you
Ben?
just broke my heart.
You broke your heart because you couldn't dance.
Unbelievable. Questions or comments, go ahead and post them. We're going to go ahead and read them live on the air. It's been doing this all night long. Or you can call 727-320-5866. That's 727-320-5866. I'm your host tonight, Mr. Harry the Greek, along with my co-host, Mr. Peter Blake from the Sports Web. Thanks for watching in, by the way, with the Rolex Reporter. I don't know, Pete.
Yeah.
I want phone calls and I want more comments, but I think what I want to do more, I think I want to watch that Iowa State game.
I think I do too.
You know what? That big dinner we ate,
It's getting to me right
I'm
now.
still hungry.
I'm ready to go to sleep.
I'm not ready to go to sleep. I'm ready to eat again.
You know what? That's a good idea.
I brought, you know what? But you can't. That's right. You got the spaghetti and the meatballs.
I got
My
leftovers.
wife has stuffed shells. I think I'm going to go ahead and eat some.
You got ice cream or like popsicles or something?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then I'll do that then.
Would you like some candy, little boy?
Yeah, so let's
The
call it a night.
candy.
You ready to call it a night?
I don't know.
We
David
want more.
Mosier says, I know it's a dick move, but my cousin was in jail and I sent him powdered soap.
Oh, jeez. Wow,
Hey,
David.
But David, at least I didn't say, and this take is don't drop the soap.
Oh, geez. Well, you also got Rex who says
Rex says we want more inmate calls. You know, Rex, we're going to have them.
Yep.
It's going to be a regular on my show. I hope it.
including hopefully you, because
And-
we
and
already know
hopefully-
you're an inmate.
And you know what, bro? Make sure you start sharing it because I'll tell you what, I don't know about you, but I was pretty impressed.
I was absolutely impressed. Great
was
name
so-
too, by the way. Ambition. He's got lots of ambition.
No, yes, he
yeah,
does.
and he learned from his mistake. We learned a little bit about him, so it'll be exciting here in the next couple weeks.
Next week, we might hear from another inmate called Baldhead.
Ballhead. There you go.
Yep.
All right.
We won't ask him what he did, though.
Now, why not?
Oh, no.
Why not?
No, because it's not. I just, no.
We can't?
No, of course we can.
Okay.
I don't know. Let me go ahead and pull the banner down. Again, I would like to wish Mr. Fat Mike a happy birthday. And of course, the cat's going to show you his ass again. There he goes. Come here, Bandit.
Hey, Bended.
Come here, buddy. Come here.
Here.
Come here, my friendly producer.
Well, he's saying it's over with. Look, he's on the camera right
Look at
there.
the Bandit. Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Hey, you going to lay down right there?
They just sit right there right there. Just block us. Who cares about us, right? Look at that. He blocked you. That's how much he cares about you. Hey, how you doing? I'm on the over under. Look at that.
Well,
That's a smart cat.
Bandit.
He just blocked you.
I don't get it. We got another comment. Don't know if you read what I wrote earlier, but what was your thoughts if Sue signed with the Chargers? You know what?
That would be pretty tough. But I think Sue.
I'm not a big Ndamukong Suh fan.
Right.
He's a shell of what he once was. Let me ask you a question. Could you imagine if Akeem Hicks was sitting between Mac and him? That, my friend, would be absolutely scary. And Roger Shue says, Bandit is beautiful. He says, thank you, by the way. He's the best looking cat on any platform. Right, Ricky?
Ricky? Ricky?
No, I'm serious.
Oh,
Man.
I know.
I got the best looking kid.
Absolutely. Sure you do.
Can't say it.
No, I ain't going to say it
I'm
either.
not going there either.
So, well, let's wrap it up.
I guess I'm going to have to wrap it up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into the Over Under. I'm your host, Harry the Greek. We're going to see you next Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, along with my co-host and my wife that likes to do that little dance in the background. But you know what? Maybe we're going to get her to do a little belly dance. Ooh, baby.
Oh, God.
No more comments.
You're going to be sleeping on the couch tonight for that comment.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Y'all have a good evening. Take care, everybody. See you next week in another edition of what? Hot Takes from Jailbreaks. Have a good evening, everybody.